Have you ever thought what we mean by economics? The term economics originates from the Greek word oikonomia, meaning household management. Early thinkers like Aristotle used it to describe managing resources within a household or city-state. Over time, economics evolved to study how societies manage scarce resources on a larger scale. At its core, economics is about scarcity. There are limited resources, money, time, labor, natural resources, but unlimited desires for goods, services, and well-being. In what areas economics can be used? Economics applies to almost every aspect of life and decision making. Some key areas include 1. Personal finances. How individuals or households budget their money and time. 2. Business strategy. How firms decide on pricing, production, and investment to maximize profits. 3. Government policy. How governments design policies to promote economic growth, reduce poverty, or manage inflation. 4. International trade. Understanding how countries exchange goods, services, and capital. 5. Health and education. Optimizing resource allocation in healthcare systems or educational institutions. 6. Environmental sustainability. Balancing economic growth with environmental preservation. 7. Technology and innovation. Exploring how new technologies impact economies and jobs. Basic concepts to get familiar with. Here are key concepts that serve as the foundation for your economic understanding. 1. Scarcity. Resources are limited, but human wants are infinite. 2. Opportunity cost. The value of the next best alternative foregone when making a choice. Example, if you spend money on coffee, you can't spend that same money on a sandwich. 3. Supply and demand. Supply. How much of a good or service producers are willing to offer at various prices. Demand. How much consumers want a good or service at various prices. The interaction of supply and demand determines prices in markets. 4. Markets. Places, physical or digital, where buyers and sellers exchange goods and services. 5. Incentives. Factors that motivate behavior. For example, higher wages incentivize work. 6. Economic systems. Market economy. Decisions are made by individuals and businesses. Command economy. Decisions are made by a central authority. For example, government. Mixed economy. A combination of both. 7. GDP. Gross domestic product. The total value of goods and services produced in a country, often used to measure economic performance. 8. Inflation. The rate at which prices for goods and services rise over time. 9. Unemployment. The percentage of the labor force that is jobless and actively seeking work. 10. Trade-offs. Balancing benefits and costs when choosing between different options. Kindly prepared by Dr. Awa Obeidallah. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to spread knowledge.